I am making this video to clarify the condition of this Voigtlander camera. It comes with this case, and I'm going to take it out of the case as we look it over. I'll set that aside. This is the Voigtlander Vitomatic IIa. It's a rangefinder focus camera, and it's got a built-in meter. The meter is responsive to light. I can see the needle moving down in the display here, and through some sort of optics this needle and matching circle is visible in the viewfinder as well. But we can see it's responsive. I don't know how accurate it is. Looking at it, it's in reasonably good cosmetic condition, made in West Germany, and I thought what we would do is open it up, load some scrap film, and wind it through just to put it through its paces here. So I need to find the slot in the take-up spool and stick this end of film through. Okay, and start advancing, making sure it's aligned with the sprocket holes here. There. And then close the back, close the bottom here, and lock it with this little tab. Okay, so now the camera is loaded. I'm going to advance it. Okay, so we're going to check the different shutter speeds here. I'm going to set this at 1/500th first. And I saw the blades open and close very quickly at 1/250th. Oh wait, that was 1/25th. Let's start it over again. 1/500th, 1/250th, 1/125th, 1/60th. This it tends to take the aperture ring with it, which, by the way, let's just look at that now. We can see the aperture opening and closing, so the aperture works. So now we're down to 1/60th and 1/30th, 1/15th, 1/8th, 1/4th, and there we see it does not work. It bogs down and does not complete the cycle. So the very slow speeds below the 1/8 of a second do not complete. I can set it at the bulb setting, and we'll see that it opens and closes. So the 1 second, half second, quarter second do not work, but at 1/8 of a second it does complete the cycle. So that's a demonstration of the shutter and the problems with that. Focus is smooth. We demonstrated the aperture, and so I think what I'm going to do next is just finish off the rest of these shots okay, and we're already there. So what we do then is pop this up, which allows us to rewind the film. And since this is scrap film and I don't care about it, I'm just going to open it up here so we can verify that this is working. We're winding the film back into the housing off the take-up spool. And there it is. And then we could have wound it all in and processed that if it were real film. Looking at the inside here, it looks pretty good. It actually does not work without film in it, and that's why I had to put the scrap film in to demonstrate that it was working. We've got the pressure plate here, that looks good. And we'll close it up. And again, lock it with this tab. It's got the counter on the bottom here that you can set, and fairly nice example of this camera. It does need some work on that shutter. Let's look at the case. We can put that back in the case, screw the screw on the bottom into the tripod receiver, and pretty clean inside. We can close this up and snap it on the back. It has a very short strap on it just here for carrying in the hand. I don't know if I would trust that. It looks pretty good. It's obviously very old. Reasonably nice case. You can see from all angles. So that is this Voigtlander 35mm camera. Needs a little work on the shutter, but cosmetically quite nice, as can be seen in this video and the clearer photos.